approach, not outside in approach, which is a illusion. And that illusion, if stay for longer, then you won't be control on the life anymore. No matter, even you get a lot of money after that, even you get your beloved one after that, even if you become healthy after that, you will not enjoy that uh, thing as well. And now I'm going to tell you the example. And what is that? Once upon a time, there was a mother of a army, US Army serviceman who was killed in Vietnam War. And an army person came to the home and tell to the mother, "Oh mother, I have a very bad news that your son is killed in Vietnam. I'm very sorry to tell you. I'm very, very sorry to tell you." Now that she's a mom, okay, and what would be happened after that happened? The mom become insensitive. Mom become uh, with huge pain to become a painless. She become still. Now she is no longer sense anything. She is overwhelmed in pain. She took this as the everything, and she made herself almost like a die because her precious, her prestigious son is killed in a war, and she can't believe it. She is not accepting it, and now this is a huge burden on her. And now she is no longer eating anything. She is not sleeping. Maybe sleep sometime in the night for a quick nap. She's becoming, I mean, you can imagine, she's in apathy. We call this situation, psychological situation, a medical condition, apathy. And because she is also living with her daughter, with the daughter's husband as well. All are very, very concerned about her health because she is not accepting her son's death. And now, what is happening because of this? She stays for longer term. 10 days passed, 5 and 5, 10 days is a big time. From 10 days, she is mourning. She is in grief. She is bereavement state of consciousness. But something happens. After 10 days, they got a telegram. Her daughter got a telegram and learned from the telegram actually that her brother or the mother's son actually is alive, is not dead. Because of the computer mistake, his son name and the identity number was very similar with another serviceman who actually was killed. And because of the computer one typo error, they thought her son was dead. And because her sister became overjoyed, "Oh my god, my brother is still alive. I can't believe it. Let's go." And she ran towards mom and said, "Mother, mother, 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 look, your son is alive. Look, it was just a computer mistake." Look what happens. You could not imagine that the mother did not move because she has gone longer into that grief. Now she cannot come back. Even she is hearing a great news. It's not like that she's not hearing anything. because she is in a condition where she just go has gone in the deep pain. So now no longer there is enjoyment. She does not have capacity because she did not accept the event before. Okay, and she did not surrender before. She did not accept the bad news that, and she stayed it longer, and now her inner self now got dispersed and complex and psychotic. Now she is no longer enjoying the truth of the news. And that is the problem. When we stay in crisis for longer, then we basically make ourselves destroy. So we lose basically a capacity, a tendency to enjoy the happiness which will come in your life anymore. So that is because we do not have learning about how to surrender the bad news, or surrendering the situation. That's why now she is in still coma type of condition, and and this is a true incident by Dr. David Hawkins, and that uh, uh, because she was a patient of Dr. David Hawkins, who is the writer of the book. He has referred this incident, that why the surrender is not our priority, and because of lackness of this spirituality, we lose our happiness in our real life. So let's go and change and learn about this story. And let me tell you the story is start from, yeah. So I will go through the story. If the Joseph can read it. Okay, Joseph has a message. Unfortunately, I'm unable to unmute myself. Okay, no problem. That's absolutely fine, Joseph. Um, yeah, I'm happy if you can read the paragraph, but if you can't, no problem. I will read this story for you. So there was a case of woman who received a telegram saying her son was killed in Vietnam War. As a result, she stopped talking, sat on a rocking chair near a window, and just kept rocking back and forth, staring numbly out of the window. She was in the state of cold apathy. With a complete loss of energy, the world looked hopeless, and to her, God was dead. She rocked back and forth in this hopeless state, not responding verbally to her family. She refused to eat, barely slept, with naps perhaps during the night, just stared blankly out the window in the state of total apathy. We found that the certain changes had taken place in her brain chemistry as a result of this, with the neurotransmitter being depleted. So, because she's a patient in the clinic of a doctor, so doctor said because of this, her neurotransmitters are going to be depleted as well. They witness because of this inner trauma. She has absorbed. Then what happened in the meanwhile, family did not know what to do, and they were very disturbed. About 10 days later, the family received another telegram from the US Department of Defense saying that it was all a mistake, that the son had not been killed in action, that it was another serviceman with the same name and the ID number, and that was one digit different, and there had been a computer error. The family told to the woman, Mother, he's not dead. But she went right on rocking, staring blankly out of the window as though she did not even hear them. So this is the quick story about what is the importance of acceptance. So Dr. David Hawkins is still saying, so changes the circumstances in the outer world is not necessarily going to change the upset, because it has started a process. It is the process that has to be handled. It is not the event that have happened out there that have to be accepted, because that is just what we cannot do. We cannot accept the circumstances that have happened in our life. This is a very important point, that any circumstances and event happen, don't let it interfere your life. Okay, because event happens to make a space, negative space in your life, and you allow them to uh, to come. And how you can allow? One, you can accept is as just a flow of time. The other is you are accepting as a part of your bad experience of the past, as a traumatic or tragedy experience of that event. Okay. That you do not need to do. Okay. It is very important. We cannot accept the circumstances that will happen in our life. What we can do is accept and surrender to the fact that one has to bite the bullet to be with the situation right now. Okay. And let it go. It's a beautiful example of letting go. For example, if our leg is caught in the bear trap and there is no other way out, we surrender to the experience itself. We necessity to sit through it, face it, handle it, and surrender to the experiencing of the experience using the technique already presented. This is a very mind blowing. How if you caught by lion or bear, and for example, if you will not accept, how it is, I can't believe it. My hand is going to be eaten by a lion or bear. But doctor is saying, for example, if this happened, so there are two ways you will resist. So by doing in a resistance, do you think that you will save your hand from the lion or the bear? No, it will increase thousand time multiply more the pain. What if you surrender? Okay, now my hand is in the mouth of bear. Okay, what I can do? Okay, so this is just an example that if we allow the situation to happen, then we will have less pain. More we will resist, more greater that pain will come, and long term suffering you will have. Okay, and this is the freedom we need to do. Don't let at the mercy of external circumstances. Don't let your life at the connection with something happened and then it will change yourself. The true event is it should be inside out approach, not outside in approach. And that is the wisdom we need to learn, we need to experience, and we need to develop our consciousness to face any challenge of the life, face any crisis of the life with positive thing. So this is the meaning we need to we need to extract, we need to learn from this. So there